So have you found a rug that you just love and you're getting closer to making the purchase, but you still feel a bit uneasy and not sure about your decision? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over 10 questions that you can ask the rug dealer that you're buying the rug from to really get a deeper understanding of the rug and also the rug dealer, and give you a bit of peace of mind and just more confidence when it comes to making this purchase. And make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to go over a bonus question that's often overlooked. So stick around, and all that is coming up now. First, let's go over one of the most important questions that you can ask about a rug that's going to give you a lot of information just by asking this one question, which is, what is the origin of the rug? So, and by origin, I mean which country does the rug come from, and specifically which city in the country it comes from. So for example, if a rug is claimed to be a Tabriz rug, the rug needs to come from, of course, Iran, because Tabriz rugs are Persian rugs, and also it needs to come from the city of Tabriz. You have to be careful here because some rug dealers like to label the rugs as Tabriz style or Kashan style, and these are not necessarily like authentic Tabriz rugs, and that's why it's so important to know which city and what is the origin of the rug. And the same thing goes with if it's any other type of Oriental rug. Let's say it's not a Persian rug, it's a rug from Pakistan or Turkey or India, wherever it's from. You want to know that which country it's actually made. And the big thing about this is that the information about the origin of the rug will help you understand a lot of different other information about the rug, such as the typical colors that are in the rug and the quality of the rug, and a whole lot of information that you can extrapolate by knowing the origin. So definitely make sure that's one of the first questions that you ask, even if the rug is labeled, let's say if you're buying it online as for example, again, Tabriz style rug. Make sure you ask, where is the origin of this rug? Also, I want to take this moment to add, if you want to learn more about the different types of Persian rugs, we have a really great playlist where we go over 30 different types of Persian rugs and discussing all the different types of rugs and their origin and what are their characteristics and what you can expect from each type of rug. So definitely, if you want to learn more about that, check out that playlist. It's going to make you much more informed when it comes to understanding the origins of the different types of Persian rugs. All right, so the next question you want to ask when it comes to understanding the rug that you're buying is to ask how this rug has been made. So when it comes to authentic Persian or Oriental rugs, these rugs will have to be hand knotted or made by hand, or sometimes called handmade. But the key word that you're looking for here is hand knotted. There's going to be some rug dealers that will sell their rugs and they call it handmade, but is actually hand tufted, which is not nearly as high quality as a hand knotted rug. It's not going to last you as long, and it's not nearly the same level as a hand knotted rug, and definitely not authentic. Also, of course, machine made rugs, those are not anywhere near authentic. So the highest level is hand knotted, and then it would be hand tufted, and then machine made. And for our sake, we don't even want to deal with anything else but hand knotted if we want an original and authentic and a real Persian or Oriental rug. So definitely make sure you ask that question. It's going to clear up a lot of things when it comes to understanding what type of rug that you're buying. And again, if you're looking to buy an authentic Persian or Oriental rug, you want to make sure that it's hand knotted. And we have a video that we go in depth about how to spot authentic Persian rugs. You can check out that video if you want to learn more about that. All right, so next, let's say we found out that the rug is actually hand knotted, is a genuine rug. The next thing we want to find out is what is the knot density or the KPSI of the rug. So knot density is going to determine the level, like how many knots are there in 1 square inch of the rug. And it is a pretty important factor, but like I've repeated in many videos, it is not the most important factors when it comes to determining the quality of the rug. It really depends on the design of the rug and whether or not it really calls for a very high knot density. So for example, if you're dealing with a Tabriz rug or Nain rug, something that has a lot of different intricate details and floral pattern, then having that higher knot density really helps make the design become clearer and just more beautiful. And if you're at the same time, if you're dealing with a rug like a Haris rug or a Bakhtiari or something that usually doesn't have really intricate details, it's like medium level details, then in that case, it doesn't really call for a very high knot density. So it's good to know this information and make sure that it is in the range that it's supposed to be for the type of rug and the type of design you're looking at. But it is, again, not something to overemphasize, but definitely ask about this information. It'll also help you understand whether the rug is genuine or not, because if they don't really know the knot density and it's not something that they have counted or put on their site or are willing to communicate with you, then that could indicate that it's not an authentic rug. All right, so the next piece of information we want to know about a rug that we're buying is how old is the rug. So generally it could go into 3 different categories. So the rug could be new, and that could be like it was just recently made, or new could even mean up to like 10 years old when it comes to Persian and Oriental rugs. Or the rug could be vintage, so that's anywhere from like 10, 20 years old all the way up to like 80, 90 years old before it becomes antique. And then of course you have antique rugs, which are 100 years plus. And the reason you want to find out this information is a few different things. If the rug, of course, is antique, then usually it will demand higher price, and so the price will make more sense to you if it's an antique rug. Also, newer Persian rugs tend to be a higher price because the cost of labor continues to go up and cost of material as well. So you can expect it to be a higher price than, let's say, like a vintage Persian rug. And so it's a good idea to figure out this information because it'll help you understand the pricing of the rug. Also, it'll help you determine how much you need to be careful about the condition of the rug. So if they say the rug is, let's say, 70 years old, or if it's like an antique rug is more than 100 years old, then you need to really make sure that the rug is in excellent condition, and that's something that we're going to talk about more, but you have to pay even more attention to, because as the rug gets older, there's more chances of there being damage or repairs or something like that. So definitely ask this question, find out how old the rug is. It's going to help you determine many other information that you may need to ask for or pay more attention to. So the next question you can ask to help you better understand the rug has to do with the colors and the dye used to make the rug, which is going to be if the dyes used to make the colors are natural dyes or are they synthetic dyes. Of course, we want to have more natural dyes because usually natural dyes are going to look more rich and they're going to look even better over time. And the artificial dyes, usually over time, they could start fading or they're just not going to look as beautiful over the years. So this is something that you could find out by asking the rug dealer, and hopefully they're going to be honest to you about this. But do expect that not every rug is going to have all natural dyes. It may have mostly natural dyes, and some of the colors that they needed to create the rug with are actually synthetic. So that's also possible as well. But just good information to know you can ask this question and just get a better understanding of the type of dye used to make the rug. All right, so we're halfway through our questions, and before we continue, I just wanted to take a moment and ask you to like this video if you're enjoying it so far, and also subscribe to our channel, turn on your notification bell, because we put out videos just like this every week, giving you information all about Persian and Oriental rugs. And so if you're enjoying content like this, then I think you'll really find it useful to subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos. Now with that, let's go ahead and talk about asking questions when it comes to the design and the pattern of the rug and the meaning behind those patterns. All right, so next let's go over a question you can ask to get a really deeper understanding of the type of rug that you're buying and some meaning that the rug can represent. So the question is going to be, what are the significance of the design and patterns in the rug, and if there's any cultural significance behind it? And I think this is a really interesting question to ask, because when it comes to a lot of Persian rugs and Oriental rugs, the designs that they use do symbolize different meanings. So for example, if you're dealing with like a gold design or a tree of life design, or even certain motifs inside of floral rugs or geometric rugs, each of these can have different meanings, and there's a lot of beautiful meanings behind these, and I think it's really interesting to find out what those are and how much they resonate with you. And I think this will help you have just a deeper understanding of the rug and kind of relate to the rug even more. So this is an interesting question to ask. Definitely it's not very critical, but I think it just helps you have a better connection with the rug that you're purchasing. All right, so now let's move on to question number 7. And here we're getting a little bit closer to making the purchase. So we're gonna ask even more critical questions to make sure that this is the right rug for us. So the question here is going to be, what is the condition of the rug and whether or not it has any major repairs? So of course, the reason you want to ask this question is that Persian rugs or Oriental rugs that have been around for a while, they're older, there's a good chance they might have some repairs done to them. If the repairs are really minor, that's not really an issue and they're not going to be so noticeable. But if there has been any major repairs done, then you definitely want to find out about that. Or if there's any sort of thing like low pile or any damages to the fringe or to the edges of the rug, then you definitely want to find out more about that before you make the purchase. And I advise you to try to only purchase rugs that are in excellent condition. Now, if you want to learn more about this, about what are the different things you need to watch out for when it comes to the conditions of Persian rugs and Oriental rugs, then definitely we've made a video about that, so you should check out that video and learn more about what to watch out for there. Alright, so let's say everything's going well and you found out that the condition of the rug is excellent and you're moving even closer to purchasing the rug. Now you want to find out what the return policy of this rug dealer is and what happens when you make the purchase and it just doesn't work out. So the questions you want to ask here is how long can you return the rug for, or are they even going to allow returns, or do they expect you to exchange the rug with something else? Also, are there any costs when it comes to the returns, or are they allowing you to do the returns for free? If you're shopping online, is there going to be free returns so that way you don't have to pay for the shipping costs of the rug going back to the dealer? And just a quick plug, here at Catalina Rug, we provide free shipping plus free returns, and there are no hidden fees. It doesn't even cost an extra penny to return a rug, so I just wanted to make that plug. But this is a really critical question, I believe, to ask when it comes to purchasing the rug, because you could love the rug and everything about it, but then when you take it home, you put it down, it just for some reason doesn't click, it doesn't work out. And so you want to make sure that you are able to return the rug, and it's going to be as easy as possible, and it's not going to cost you any extra money to return it, or if it is, it's going to be something reasonable. So definitely ask this question when you're getting closer to purchasing the rug. Find out if they have a good return policy. Alright, we're one step closer to making the purchase. We're almost there. So what is the question you want to ask now? So you found out that the rug is in excellent condition, and then you also found out that they do provide a good return policy. So the next question you want to find out is whether or not the rug comes with a certificate of authenticity. And basically, this is really you could think of as a birth certificate of the rug. It's going to be something that provides all of the information of the rug in one place, including the price of the rug. And this is going to be just good for you to have as a nice document to just track all the information about the rug in one place. And also you could use it as an appraisal certificate if you want to insure the rug with your insurance company. So I highly recommend asking for this. And again, another plug, here at Catalina Rug, we provide certificate of authenticity with every rug. But definitely, I think this is an important factor. It's not a deal breaker, but I would say it's an important factor, and it really helps to purchase a rug that comes with a certification of authenticity to make sure that rug that you're buying is genuine. You have all the information in one place, and also you have a way to insure the rug with your insurance company. All right, so now we reach our final question, which is, what is the price of the rug and how did you determine this pricing? What is the rationality behind the pricing? So here we're really trying to find out if the pricing is because of the age of the rug, or maybe the material, or maybe the type of rug it is. We want to just kind of probe and find out what is the reasoning and how they came up with this pricing, and does it really make sense? And something else you can do at this point is also ask about any promotions that are going on, maybe to have some sort of discounts or free gifts that they could provide you, especially if you're a first-time purchaser. And here I would say you should be careful if the rug dealer starts offering you something like 50% off or anything funny like that, because usually that's an indication of dishonesty and not really good transparency when it comes to the price. So if you want to find out more about the different signs you could look for when it comes to finding a trustworthy rug dealer, we've made a video discussing that in detail, so definitely check out that video. And of course, I have a bonus question for you to ask, which is the rug in stock and is it available to ship right away? So this is of course a question for someone who is purchasing a rug online. And just a word of caution is that there are a lot of rug dealers out there that do offer rugs that they don't hold in their inventory. So you can expect if you purchase it, there's going to be a long delay to actually receive the rug because it could come from a different rug dealer. So that's why asking this question will really help you understand whether they hold this rug in their inventory and they really have this rug on hand, and if you're gonna be able to receive the rug on time. So definitely ask this question. It's going to be a great way to determine if they really have their rugs in stock. So this concludes our video about 10 questions you can ask when you're buying a Persian or Oriental rug. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and now you're feeling more confident as you're making a purchase. Now, if you want to learn more about how to spot an authentic Persian rug, we have a video and we're going to provide the link below, so definitely check that out. Also, make sure that you check out our video about how to find trustworthy and reputable rug dealers. I think that's really related to this video, so I think it'll be very helpful for you to watch that. And of course, if you like this video, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below if you have any questions or you have any other suggestions for questions that you like to ask when it comes to purchasing a Persian or Oriental rug. And with that, I will see you in the next video.